Mic test. Good. So is it working? Also very loud in my own ears. Holy cow, I'm loud. But is the volume I'm okay? It's just my own volume for myself is loud. Which is fine. It's good, I can hear my music better. All of my music, the game music, good. Wait, I have to, there we go. I forgot if I need to keep this up. There we go, okay. So hi, good afternoon, how you doing? So tonight, we're going to dive back into mentor roulette, which has been forever since I have. And it should be nice. We'll be going as Gunbreaker. I'm begging for duties at level 71 or extreme duties. I'm close to the mount. I'm like, I want the mount. I want the mount. Like, look here. The Gunbreaker mount, decently close. And then we have the mentor mount. We're getting there. You know, almost 500, right? Like, let's get to 500 tonight if we can. If we get lucky. That's not line. The main thing about tank is that you often get like dungeons or like X trials sometimes. It's rare you get short unique guild heists and stuff. So normally you go DPS. But you know, I feel like it should be a good night. This is gonna be a good night. I had a good day. It's gonna be a good night. We'll have some good duties at the tank. We'll get some good dungeons. It'll be nice. Mister's not a plate. No. Whoops. No, can I really pick Gunbreaker? You're fine. Fine. I don't pick Gunbreaker. Kind of. Everyone said hi. What a good little sight. Little strawberries. Little blue, green berries. They're everywhere. Oh wait. I don't 50 don't have a gap closer? What? Upsetting. Tartneck has one. Why don't I have one? And where's points to go up? No. That's the other dungeon. Got it. I don't have my dots? No way. Oh my god. I have nothing no 15. No, Gunbreaker. Don't even have my Earth of Stone. Still 68. Oh, that's it's so weird. Swoop. And a swoop. And a swoop. And a swoop. And a sling. Spring. Woo. And a smash. Actually, I have a secret macro which has Bolide and removes the buff from Bolide. That's the nicest thing. I only do it with healers that I know. Oh, should I do it? If I get a talking healer, like I know a social healer, so that I probably like talking and all, I might do it. If we have just silent people, so just says hi, then you know we leave, say goodbye, good run and stuff. You know, if we get those type of people, no, I don't think I'll do it. I won't do it. I won't be mean to a poor healer of me shooting myself to 1 HP for no reason. Oh, it's a good one. I like the macro. It's a dumb macro. I like it. Ba-boom. Up and up. No, it's been so long in this dungeon. Like, wow. You big wyver. Come on. Yeah, we have to be the spirit first, or else I get debuffs. Ow! So please, be nice. You know something can do it with me. There you go. Oh. Yeah, we have to breed the spear, and the dragoon is not saying that we have to breed the spears. Usually like throw on the booties of the boss, which is good and all, but you know, mechanics happening. Okay, that's one. Second one. I mean, I don't even work when you press all the spear. I'm gonna make in my head it works, alright? It mattered, my repel mattered. It did less damage. I remember having once, like, I got one party once in here where they would not attack the spear ever. So there was like 4 spear and we just died because there was 4 excluding in a row and just killed us all. Although all this does give me good stuff. Oh, I have... I don't even want it. But I could sell it, maybe. For any weird people that somehow wants to make it chess game, maybe? Question mark? Hi! I have to provoke the rest, do I? Okay, go. Come all the way down here. I'm gonna reprisal, get some stuff, buff, and attack. I'm just sad that my bullet only single target right now. That's so sad. Our arm's length. It all gets slowed. Just good negation. Like, people told me that I could do that. I never knew by myself that arm's length slowed enemies. It's weird. It works. Moving on. The endless rise. Like, you know, the hard dungeon, quote unquote, were just their clutch self benediction. Nice, didn't see that one. Even though the hard dungeon are just like reskins or like redone the old dungeon, I do like them. I think it's a very nice idea to have an old dungeon, you redo it. Well, it's like a new little fresh of paint, you know. I'm gonna stop here. Let's remember that this here is level 50. They don't have that much to heal me, so I have to be careful. Remember, a good old tank always should be careful of their healer. Yes, they can live. Can their healer make them live? Oh, that's a question. Oh, hi. Oh god. I was fighting Bolide. I will shoot myself in the head. I'm ready. If I go below 1,000 health, I'm doing it. Oh. They don't have Bene, do I? They're saying in the chat they use Bene. So we should be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. No, we're not. We're doing nice and pretty. We're being beautiful. No, don't. Oh, holy spams. Blindness overload. Oh, I love you on that color. That was nice. Aww. Oh, that's a nice color for the top. Love her. Charge. I like this boss. He does like debuffs, and you have to figure which debuff is which. One is an attack up, one's a fire debuff and stuff, one's a frog. Blue is a buff? No, it's heavy. It's fine. But you have to you have to hit the totems or else he gets buffed, so I think that's the bad one. The black blue, that's the one I need to touch because I take fire spells. So I can take them. Or I'll take more damage. Oh, green is damage up. I can take that the other one. Because no, I can't. My toad with damage ups. I'll kill you. I'm a frog. Ribbit. Ribbit. Yeah, exactly for that one first spit. It's a tank blast on fire. If I have fire resistance down, boy, I'm gonna get destroyed. Someone else has to take those because I can't. I can take the toad though. Yay, hopeful. Alright, there's still a bit more to the dungeon. Tomberries! No! Cute. Tomberries, like, even though they're insanely spooky, I do love them. Like, they're a good staple of this franchise of FF games. They were introduced in Final Fantasy 4 or 5, actually, I think. Forgot. But gosh dang. When you see Thumberries, you're like, you must be scared. I'm scared of Thumberries. Like, when I see them, I just run away. I'm too scared to fight them. They're scary. When you're not and they stab you, like, it's like, there's one shot, like, ah, no. No stabby stab. I don't want to be stabby I'm with a knife. I think it's a knife. Fruited Thumberries. Oh. Psych lag, it's fine. Blue wall up. Do it, boys. Stab the wall so good. Oh, you just opened it. Oh, okay. Hello, big slime. You have positional for some reason. Uh-oh. There's too many fucking slimes. There you go, the big one's dead, that's what matters. Because not we won't gain poison sack. At least we will not like poison. Alright, the valve. Water! Be gone! Water be gone! Nice done. There's a chest here? Never knew. Dang. More loot. If anyone there to ask why you get the loot, you know. Grand Company seals. Some pretty bog. Come on, get your mounts. I didn't that. Alright, that's one more move. Then the ball. That's right. We're getting there. Big boss. Oh yeah, this boss. If you have the cutscene on, somebody just come in and stab it to that at the end. Oh, it's lovely. I love it. Charge. This was kind of hard. You have to stay close of them, dear casters, because this move is a move. Move hurts. You give a debuff too. Focus. The thing that poisoned you. We're a totem. Ah, we got the freaking smoke. There we go. It's so hard to get getting out of the things. You want to keep the idol because that idol gives him the buff at all time. Oh, that hit me somehow. Didn't see that guy. Yeah, it's about that sort of thing happening. It's a decent one. Like I said, decent early game boss. There we go. There a mob that spawned somewhere? Don't see one, so I'm gonna say no. Hiya. Oh, if you will wonder, yes, you can stay yourself in the totem zone. It doesn't hurt. It's just it buffs the boss. That's it. Nice. It went super fluently. Yeah, and they killed the boss here. Stabs. It's great. People might like talk trash on the early dungeons of the game, but I think they're really nice. Like I somehow missed them. Because the boss were quite interesting and varied. Somehow, with some mechanics. Some Doom mechanics and stuff, you know. You don't see Doom mechanics nowadays. Although I know they stay set. Oh, I'll just sit on my little house. Oh, nice and pretty. More dungeon, yeah, boop. More dungeon. If I get dungeons the whole night, you know what? I'll be very happy. Oh, did you know? There's a house on sale here. Like Bog. There's a medium size here in Mist. Hello. Alright, I should say that to my FC. What's that? Oh, sorry guys. This is what that's dungeon. Yes, it's been so long. Let's go. I'm playing ultimate. We're going to final phase. Let's go. The final phase of the ultimate is in this dungeon, the last zone, I think, if I remember. Ooh. No plates. That's my plate. Oh yeah, everyone Moogles. I'm just so adorable. No plates. Oh. Wait, there we go. I wasn't doing why was I thinking I was the wrong hot bar again. Okay, I'm level 60. Oh god, remember the struggle of mental that now. Is to remember what hot bar you have on you. Right. I can do attacks now. I have my dots, at least one dot. Hey, that's a nice one. I always like looking people play. I really think that the plates eventually are an amazing idea. They're perfect. I'm so happy about them. They're still slightly janky, but it is a beta. Like themselves said, like They're trying it out. It's a beta. Testing. And that's it. I don't have my AoE, so I'll just do this. Oh! Yeah, I remember these tornadoes are in FF5. I remember that. Oh yeah. When I saw the tornadoes in FF5. Oh god. Ace baby. Is it weird this AoE is bigger than I remember it being? Or just me? They feel big. Oh god, they woke up. Oh, is it the boss the King Moogle? Yeah, it's been so long than this. I still love it. A weird thing I find sometimes when I talk with people and about like older content, they're like, how am I supposed to remember this content? I only read it once, and I'm like, yeah, you read it once. How do you not remember? I don't know, because I've done this thing like I haven't done this for like so long, but I still remember like all the mechanics and enemies and spots in general. Why? Because I did it, and I enjoyed it. And if I did it, I would remember more. Okay, more music. Oh, he gets covered? No way. Wait, I just tried the sound. Okay, do this. Push them off. There we go, perfect. Let's get it revived. Ooh, spooky ghost. Oh, what is this? I've never seen the boss phase this long. I know what's happening. Oh! Magic! There's more! Wait, there's more? Don't you bum holy. I've never seen a second set of ads show up on this boss. I've totally never seen that before. There's a cane that showed up? The heck? Wait. I'm texting messages in the FC. Woo. I'll pull the eggs. This should be fine. Just say with the eggs. Say with the eggs. No, kill the egg. Kill the babies. That sounds horrific, but you know what I mean. Babies! I'm not sure why we're fighting babies, but they're Enzu, so it's fine. Enzu can fucking die. Ow! These hurts actually. I'm gonna stop right here. Enzu hurts. They're pumping please all the time. Like, please stop. I'm losing aggro on some. Woo! Bop. Slappity. Ooh, chest. Hi. Thank you. Herbs. Dragon. Griffin. Oh, I read Ring of Love, but it's Ring of Woe. Oh, I'm confused. Ba-boom. Ba-ba-booming. Oh yeah. Hi, have you a mount? Alright, let's see how messed this thing is gonna be. If people don't know this guy this boss mechanic, it's really messy. Always fun. I don't know if I remember them either, but it'll be fine. That should be AoE? Oh, it's a thing master. He lands there, you can still okay, let's attack him. Get you put one side and there you go. And go. Did he just turn on me? Oh, that's just on someone? Oh. The cloud's been put away from people. Because he does that as a little circle away. Like, I do like all this, everything is very small. It's very different than other fights. So we'll leave away. Out of cloud range. Stay on this side. There we go, beautiful! We're all doing great. Swoop! And slap. Oh, we lost on that side. Time to kill the Wiggins. Big boy! Big dragon. I have all the boss. Every time I say circle on the ground, I remember when it was during a raid. Oh, it was doing a P2S reclear. I think that's 2 or 3 weeks ago. Where we're like, please, once in a bubble. Miracle was just like, I heard it was just like, I was not in it. I was just like next to it, and was like, what do you mean bubble? I can't see a bubble. I probably had my effects turned off. I was like, what? I think it was when I was trying to get the effects working for PvP, so I probably turned those effects off instead of turning the PvP effects off, or you know, mess up the effects and stuff. Happens. Would you bam back? I remember it gets okay at 70. It's more fun than 80 though, for sure. Wait, but it's 30 seconds? I don't remember this dot being 30 seconds. Is it that? It's 30 seconds? Didn't it used to be like 15? 12? Or did this one? Oh, this one's lower. Okay. The AoE one is lower time. Then he spawns. Big dragon. Come on, everyone! Apparently, I heard they changed. Oh, they changed this fight where the thing can't break. I think it was the platform cannot break anymore. Which is weird choice. Like, okay, sure, but like, I don't think there was no issue with the platform being broken before. I've never seen any before. Like, why? Boom, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. Like, the fight is mostly like a platforming challenge. So like the platform surviving, kind of. I guess. Has there been people complaining that because the platform, losing the platform is kind of like a DPS check? Kind of. Can I go here? And yeah. Ninja can still hit him, that's great. Look at this. 2 different people on different platform killing him, same dragon floating. Epic. Oh. I don't know what the spread does. I actually have no idea. Like, actually no clue. Oh, it's gonna Spanish on people. I'll kill it. Hi, stop that. I'm going to keep them away from the front of the boss because he does cleave with his hell. Diamond Storm! I come out from Frazzle. Boom! Icy damage. Now we're cold. Swash, 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 splash, splash, splash. I'm trying so hard to not cleave someone there. Oh, he did cleave. Let's go. Let's go. Easy. Nice. Dun, dun, dun. No minions. No. Here's great. And see, now the platform is all gone. No, okay, teleported away from the arena. Oh, that's weird. Why are we here? Why isn't this just like right here, right? Like, why not? Why does it be here? Why just not here? Weird decisions. Weird decisions. I don't see why they removed the platform being broken. Like, why not? It's way easier now. Because the thing when you get less platforms, it's more as in, it gets more stressful because it's a trial against like a big dragon. It makes sense that it's supposed to be slightly hard. It's like a challenge in hurry. Oh, finally the taps. Oh no. I also ask. And we're here. Okay. Zoop. We have 2 Sprout and they wiped the Healer and Tank just left. Hi Mimi. Let's go Lala. Why was their plate? Oh, no one's plate's done. Oh, there he is. This isn't even my final form. Wink. I don't know about that one. That's not cute. That's gonna curse. I just did it today too for roulette. Oh, these are know the swing mechanic. I don't have Aurora. I have 43. Whoosh. Mimi, no! Oh, Mimi, she runs. Dash, dodge. No, it's all again. Oh, please. I don't know if I can dodge line spread or not. I don't know. I don't want to risk it because I don't want to, like, you know, shoot that on people. Up. I cannot. I don't. I'm pretty sure I can't. I'm pretty sure it's a tank buster. Why am I so help? That's a cure too. She's quite. Oh my god, she has no gear. Oh my god. I'm gonna do small pulls? Yeah, I'm gonna do small pulls. Oh, little Mimi! No! Little baby Mimi! You know, the new gear is different than usual. It sounds different. They change it. I have not done this dungeon since the since they've redone the Reborn dungeons. So maybe change a bit. Oh, okay. When I said I did this dungeon earlier in roulette, I meant the harder version, the hard dust sound visual with the turtle, where you know diamond back from with for blue mage. Yeah, that one. I hate that dungeon. I hate that boss. Horrible boss. Yeah, I'll do small pull just because of the heater. I'm a bit uncertain of. I have 3 mobs and I'm scared for my health. No, no, maybe white mage. Ah, no, I can't know. Can't look at. Oh, no, the mob. Oh god, didn't see that one. Nice. Moving on. Oh, I can see the next boss with it. Oh yeah, wait, I remember. Yeah, I've done it once since they remade it. Yeah, I did this one once. Cause I remember that boss over there. They changed it where now he has different mechanics. Like before, you have cannons. You have to shoot the dragon that shows up behind him. But now that's only a visual hard thing. Not this one. So now like. Pretty on. Like now, like he shoots tornadoes, like waves of tornadoes, and you have to avoid them. It's pretty cool. They're very slow to dodge, but they're fun. They're fun. So they changed. They very slightly changed the last boss too, how he works. These things change. But the dungeon itself is the same. It's only the bosses that have changed. No, whoa, 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 boop. Oh, the nose of the little Z's with my hammer. It's a hammer. It's a club. I have a club with me. Yeah. It's not supposed to be on this glamour. It's just the glamour I have my tank gear, and I just really like my little bunny glamour. It's cute. I like it. I like being cute. And new people shall respect my cuteness. Yeah, look at that tank buster. Look at it. Oh. Ooh, that hurts. I got whipped. Owie. See, now he does like tornadoes, so you have to be the right side of the tornadoes. Don't get hit by them. They're very slow. Just avoid them. And there we go. That's his new mechanic. Love him? What else it is? You don't? Well, it's too bad. So like, we can just like, see the guys just like they broke, so we can use it anymore. That's the mechanics. That's what happened. The cannon broke. But it's at least like that's all of what the bus does now. That's literally it. That's weird and sad. secret. Why are they getting Suna? Are they Suna? Maybe just a misclick. Maybe what they did. We just made. Oh, Norwegian. We just got misclick. It's fine. It just got so weird. Like I just saw it does my effect. Why? I was like, it's Suna? What? Like if you get a debuff and someone's spamming a Suna, like you click it twice. Like okay, it's fine. But I had nothing. Like it must have been a misclick. This is why I love seeing Sprout. Because like, so you can see I'm messing up a bit. It's like, you know, I'm not like, oh no, the DPS is low. It's like, no, they're trying. Look at them, they're trying, learning. Mimi, no, Mimi. Oh, little Mimi. Oh, she's also cute, little potato. Oh no, I spiked tail. Rampart. Snap! Oh, that did 5 street damage. I mean, we only have like. How much health do I have? Like 2,500? That's not a lot of health. Man. Yeah, RL now is very low. And now we still get 2 chests. So, you know. For some reason, we get 2 chests. I don't know why we get 2 chests for this specific boss. It's like, it's odd to me. Or just like 1 chest with 2. Like they always do. I should stop here. Yeah. I guess I'm used to do more. I should not throw more than 1 mob. Especially the dragons. Oh, it needs a note to. We need a note to res. Oh, okay. Whoops it. Happens. It's fine. It's fine. We don't lose anything with this. I guess single pack is. Oh my god, equal boat. He's not even here. Oh, there is running. She's about the shortcut. How do you get a shortcut? Short? Wait, short cut. There we go. She's just walking! Mimi, no! You missed your shortcut. No, I mean, we can pull more. I'm fine. It's just sprites. Hope. I dodged! Bugs! Oh my god, I touched the blizzard! Ooh! I lived. Oh, Mimi died. He died? What happened to Mimi? Oh, she got blasted by the dragons. The shortcut. It had to start. She's trying to find it. Oh, she got it? She got it! She's coming! Mimi! Mimi! She's coming! Look at her! She did it! Yay! Baby came! Yay! I won. Oh my god, that's Chinese? Is it? I was wondering what was the music. Oh, Chinese. Okay, if you like, I don't know the difference between Chinese and Japanese. Like if I have to look at both, I don't see the difference. Japanese, okay. So someone tried to say it's Japanese. I don't know. Because someone wrote like the symbols and so I was like, is that Chinese? I don't know the difference. Don't bully me, please. It's like people can say like, oh yeah, that's what it is. Like, I don't know difference. I haven't studied any of each. I just know they're like symbols, kind of. To me, to my eyes, they are. Guys. Is that a key? No, okay. Swoop. Oh, there's one here? Oh, I thought it was a cutscene. I was waiting for cutscene. There was none. I'm pulling, I guess. No, mind me. Oh, AoE. Lonnie. I'll do one thing they changed about this boss that I know they changed. Not this. Wait. This is like it always been. You do a big cleave. Swoosh. Then he lands somewhere. So he lands in the middle. Before, he will always land on the tank. No matter what, he would land on the tank. Wherever the thing is. But now he's always landing in the middle. Why? I don't know. What's the thing they decided to do? Why not? And really, there used to be a mechanic where he shoots. There's baited ice AoE 3 times. No, they didn't do it anymore. So 1. I'm just going to mercy him crying. 2 somewhere. Nope. Okay. Pop. Immersive gameplay at level 50. Ooh, fancy. Aw, I'm just my face. I did the best shaving I've ever done in my face right today. I'm really proud. It's really nice and smooth. I'm all smooth. I love it. I could some help. Thanks. Oh, do I have max LB bar? Maybe. I only use the LB bar if you die to a boss. Do you again? I don't remember. Exactly. I think you don't. Like here's baited, right? Yeah, baited. And do it once. The end. Oh, 2. Okay. Oh no, oh no, that's what it is. They still do it the same number of time, but it use the AoE you do used to leave like a puddle of ice on the ground. It does not. They removed the ice puddles because it was like, well, I don't know. It makes it harder for people to move. It's like that's the whole point. See, always middles. Always middle. Never on the tank anymore. There's so many like very small tweaking change they did that I don't understand why they changed. Like the ice ball is not deadly. It's just it gives you an ice dot, right? But it's like I guess the item will be more deadly with the number being more squish, but still, just makes the dot doesn't hurt bad, and it'll teach people to be careful not for pull 2 dots. You don't have to just remove it. So it's an odd change I don't like. Because it also makes this one move so upsetty because now you just wait for him to do it, and there's no danger. You can just move freely. So it's kind of just, I don't like it that much. But the second bus change are all fine, they're okay. But I don't like this one bus change. I wish they kept it like it used to be. Nice. Also, I wouldn't mind getting Prey because it's different now. It's way shorter than it used to be. Man, there's one thing about no beard that very annoys me. My skin is very itchy. I'm scratching my face a lot right now. It's not pleasant. I'll just get to me. You can have it. Ooh! What do we got? Wait, what did I just read? The bat sex worst is idiotic. This angry author eliminated for a scene where. Oh god, this is extreme. Hi all, first time. Oh boy. Oh boy. So everyone here is new. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. Oh boy. Oh, let's see the first thing do it. Let's see what the third thing do. No, I just see. This is how hard can it be? Oh. Because you're everyone's as proud. They're all babies. They're all the babies. Oh, he's nice. Yes, what? There you go. One dead. One. Oh, fake out. There you go. One dead. Roll down. Weapon switch. He knows. The tank knows the mechanics. Oh damn. Oh, it's hot. And he didn't aim at the party. So we fudge died. I don't think I can still. Ah! Oh, Flame Buster. Oh, I didn't think those mechanics. Let's go. That's bonkers. I thought I took the wall there, babe. Woo! Session resistance down. Surge is down. I have blood resistance down by 4. That's basic damage, by the way. The thing that by basic normal auto attacks. And the floor is frozen. Don't move. Heroes, delete those for a few seconds. And just pull. I mean, I just explained to everyone the weapons, how they work. Now, will they realize how they're doing? Probably not. We'll see. We'll see. What do you do to the add pass at phase? First try. You see, that's easy because it's proud, but that's not too bad. Oh, you fuck. And kill the party. Okay, okay. Thanks for mechanics. Into cast. Dang, you got hit by so many there that you didn't do. Oh no! And man, oh, it's a massacre! No! We may as well die to the stack. The stack. Blow on myself. So Everyone just keep moving. No one like affirms the position. Everyone just keep moving with the cast. What the hell? Oh, it's hilarious. Who's losing the echo? It's fine. Who's losing the echo? Oh, you usually text. Oh, I mean that's a fair point. It's a good idea. I mean it's fine. I should be able to deal with the first phase mechanic. Actually, maybe I should let him do it for the next practice. So like get sword, who's like behind, swoosh. In front. Let's wait. And I avoided the mechanic. No one else did. At least they got hit by only one. Cast. Alright. Everyone spread. See, everyone keep moving! No one just stays there! It's hilarious. I love every time. Oh, Sprouts. What will we do without you? Now, we want to stack. Where's everyone? Cleaving them? Woof! Nailed it. Alright. Needs to be a shield bash. There's a bash. Here we go. Wah! Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Who's going to kick? Who's going to sit on? Nya. It's me! Ooh. Nice, this is a run. This is a win. Come on, this is a clear. Let's go. We switch weapon. Tank. Me's dead. I fucking died. Ah! I have surge debuffs. Ah! I'm holding up somehow. My hitters are fogging. Oh. I'm dead. No movement. Everyone moved. Classic. They died. I can't see them fight. Oh, it's just, oh yeah. Woo! Woo! I'm getting fucking shot. Whoa! Wait, which has 10%? No way. It's a boat. Or you'll die. I mean, we did pretty good for this pool, last pool. I would say we did pretty good. The tank did evoke when he was supposed to evoke. He did die because he did things. Oh, Sue, hi! How you doing? I got stuck in... Well, not stuck, but... mental roulette, so I'm here. The staff! People, no! Everything's crumbled. Every time. I will not stop laughing! Oh! Oh, Shiva's beating! Every time the sprout, they just scatter around. They never just stop moving. Every time! Every fool! See, there it is. No! I didn't leave the party. Whoops. That's your fault, sir. You distracted me. Yeah. Hi, Mimi. Crystal Rope, being chill. Someone came on saying hi. I'm back. Come here. I have Aurora. Oh, it's stack. Please enter the stack. Oh, he lived. Oh, he killed Monk. Monk's fucking dead. Monk got deleted. Swoosh. That's it. Glacier Bash. Getting the stacks. Scorn. There we go. So now I'll Vogue next to weapon twitch. Step on me. That's a point down, I said. Now she has no weapons. Tank, please! That is a staff. Several from me. Give me those slash bones. Let's go. Give me. I'm not getting any bones. What? Why am I being healed? We're doing it. Let's go. There's the bones. Yeah. That was great. Game mechanics. Don't send the middle. Oh, baby sprouts. A bone. What? Oh, come on. There's the boat behind. People will move behind. Damage in the game. Oh my god. Put shoving it. Arrows. There we go. Oh. Oh, it's dead. No! Everyone's dead! I can't do anything. They're all dead. I've been in them, they're dead. We're frogging now, we're frogging. That's the staff. Ooh, okay. The tank dodged in the circles all the time. Right for us? Oh god, taking so much damage! Ah! There we go. The whole group just got shot into the wall and then dead. Lovely. Alright, can people now avoid this the stack? We need to make a campfire. Campfire. Melt eyes. Yeah. So even though sprouts are very generally bad at doing extreme stuff, like they're really fun. Like someone's saying like bring a like campfire to burn Shiva's heart because you know she's ice. You know, like they're fun. And these people are actually like they're learning. We're doing better every pull. We're progging. We're doing good. Let's go. Like most mentor always like despise doing extreme stuff. I don't know. I don't hate it. Oh, people. Clear the group. Whoosh. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. It was meant to happen. Oh god. Yay! Look, there's some people dodge. They're learning. Wow, I'm so proud of them. But they live. They live kind of. They still can't do a spread. Oh, spread. Oh, we both vote the same? Alright, we need to stack with the party, stack with the party, stack. Please, oh god, stack. Please, god, stack. Ah! Easy money. Oh, we're winning. Ah! I got stunned! No, my both! Owie. Owie. Ah! Owie. She hurts so much. Oh, she also has to be like one of the most hurtful auto attacks in the whole game. Synced. Synced. Alright. Who likes that on? He floats. We switch. He votes. He learned. Kind of. He's still sending the AoEs. But he learned. Arm guy. Take it. Take my region. Woo. I'm going to call out the moves. No. Oh. Mellow. Meow. Oh. Oh, good. Yeah. Who else about the heaters? Ah, frick. Oh, the arrows gonna show up. Anytime soon. Gosh, it hurts. Oh, it's me. Woo! Oh no! Damage up. No, please. Don't do it to me! Oh, it's sword. Well, let's stack, guys. 2%. Close. Close. We're very close. It is doable. The party is learning. They're doing better. I'm proud of these sprouts. These are good sprouts. Also, the circle attack seems unavailable. You also need too many. I was talking in chat. Oh wait, oh it's a cast. I think it was a sword. Dang, they live every time. Sometimes. Ah! Oh, what sword? That's not my bad. That's not my bad. It's sword. Whoops! It happens. I was looking at my chat box. Whoops! Okay? Happens. Sword. Oh, he died. It was like, go sure. I was going to go, Volk! Volk! Oh god, Volk, please. The sword is the most deadly one, so if you don't see it, you will die. Like I did. I died to not seeing that it was the sword, so I got cleave myself. Died. You cannot invuln that one, by the way. I don't have Iron Reborn Tank Buster and Massive Strong Attack cannot be invuln, which I think is interesting. Nowadays all moves can just be invuln if you wish. Like, oh, that's one hard mechanic, just invuln it. It's like, but, why not? I said. Boop. So she's yours. She got a cast on yours, and I have a blunt resistance down. I am not taking a blunt resistance down on the staff. What is this song? And go mid. The tank still doesn't know how to do this mechanic. Bow behind. Anyone's behind? Poggers? I'll just wait. We're all good. We're all good here. Where's the arrow? There's the arrow. And you can do one. Again. Winnable, I think? If he has sword, we have to stack one person. I'm also have to stack the sword. We did it! Let's go! Nice! Oh, frick. Oh. Did they get a pony? No, Broken Kid did great. He was like, I don't know what this kind. Like, he was having difficulty, and I coached him, and he understood, and he did his thing. I'm so proud of these sprouts. These are good sprouts. These will become good players. I'm looking forward to see them again, but it will never happen. But we're good players. What someone said? It was kind of hard. We mean kind of hard. We skipped half the fight. Oh, I got thanked for coaching. Let's go. Yay. That is great. Whee! Did great. They did great. I'm so proud of them. Oh, beautiful Sprout. Da da choo da do 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 do. There's so many people like I know from other homeworld servers that like would like to come for their wedding, but they can't. It's sad. Get sick. Nine minutes? Oh. The Ramu. Ah, it's Mugo! It's worse! Ah! It's Mugo, man! Just get over here. I just come for Shima Extreme and I come to a Mughal Extreme. There's no way. We have what, 1, 2. We have 2 mentor here. Only 2 sprouts. The mentor how this fight? I don't know. This fight is kind of hard. Yikes. At least I cleared it. You're a great sprout. I sprout right away. It's my heart work. Oof. Now all we get is more mentors. Oh no, we have this guy. Shen's back. Oh. Oh, where's the people? To shock anyone? So this fight is really weird. It's very interesting. Is that you have to kill all the ads in specific times to lower the health of the main boss until he does an enrage cast. To which if he has too much health, so if you lower the ads health too low, not enough, the boss will have too much health and he will just wipe you. You have to kill every ads at the same time at a very low percentage at the same time. It's a lot of teamwork. Like, it's a lot of teamwork. I think I cleared this fight once, Saint, with Sprouts on Metal Roulette. I cleared it once. It was not simple. It was fun. I think the fight is really like... It's fun fight. I like it. Like, there's really an extreme of everyone I love because just how different they are of the current fights. It's not just like avoid this and this. It's like they have like actual like quote unquote JRPG mechanics which are weird and wonky. I don't know, I kinda like it. Remu is different though. It's special. This one is neat. I have a friend who she really wants this fight to be in Unreal. I'm like, no, I refuse. If Unreal is this fight, I'm just not running Unreal. Like, no. This Sprout doesn't know. The way of the Sprout doesn't know that you can just unsync this fight. They don't know. Ooh. A weird, not my favorite. This one's so cute. I like Cobra girls, they're very cute. Why do people have the plate done? Why don't they have plates ready? Let's have it. She has the Moogle staff. Moogle staff. It's not the glowy version. That's just sad. The glowy one was great. The mentor napping. This is one of the funny moments when you do mentor roulette in extremes, where there's no Sprout. They all left. All the Sprout left. All this is mentor. So you just talk of your experience mentor roulette with other mentors. So it's like, hi, how's been your past experiences? Oh, you know, Rainbow Extreme. Oh, was a rough one. It's like, I just came from a Shiva X. Man, these ones are active tonight. Dang. Oh, it's always great. Someone came in here, it's like, ugh. It's like, sure, I'll do Moogle. I love this stuff. Look at this stuff. It's so cute. It's adorable. It's so cute. I don't have it. It's a Mug Station item. Alright, we can vote in 2 minutes because it's actually taking forever for getting people in. What the frick? Where's our mental DPS? Where are they in Guild Heist? Where are they with us getting a god of Mughals? Come on! What is this? Treason! Oh! I'm just saying in the chat that the group I had just had, and that was the fudging bow. Killing eggs? Oh my god! Wow, that's impressive. Oh, someone said they cleared certain eggs earlier. There's no way. That's actually like people listen. Like that's the thing. There's two Sprout that you get with the extreme, right? There's the one that listen and the one that does not listen. The one that listens, you can actually clear extreme decently because it's not too hard. It's doable. Then you get Sprout that does not listen. Then that's literally impossible. You're bashing your head on get something that just can't be clear because the Sprout doesn't do what you're telling them what they should do to win the fight. Like if you say this is a mechanic and this is how you solve the mechanic, and after fighting they still are not doing the mechanic, like you can do it. You cannot do it. It's the lost cause. Like you can't win. The person doesn't understand how to play basic stuff of like Qs, which is like what X is. Extreme is like there's no. If you mess up, it's like that. If it's a dead, it's a you're messing up everyone. It's more strict. So always that I think that's the main thing. That's the one thing in this game that's not well taught by the game. It's more taught by the community and people that goes in and see how like the experience is. It's like, oh god, wait, yeah, that's a bit too much, you know. When you're a Sprout, like same for me. When I first was a Sprout, I didn't really understood like when people said, "Oh, extreme is hard. You should not go in there like winnie linny. You should use PF." You know, like people told me that, right? I was like, "Oh, it's just X. How hard can it be?" Because you know the fight, like the fight was pretty easy normally, right? Then I entered the Ultima fight extreme because I was like, the fight was too easy. How bad can it be the extra difficulty, right? And for those who knows the Ultima's Bane Unreal or Ultima's Bane Extreme Synced, it's not a hard fight. It's very doable. By far the hardest mechanic is the 3 orbs because you don't get a tank LB3, you get a tank LB1 or 2, you get a tank LB1. Which is still doable. You can still use it to help the damage, but it's really like the only hard mechanic to do, the orb. And I remember like, wow, we're actually wiping to the extreme here often. And that's when I realized like, yeah, extreme are not something you should just cuff at. They are like a harder challenge. They are stuff that I should know and like realize that, oh yeah, this is harder, you know? That's when I was like, alright, so I will not do Savage. I know it's there. I was like, I want to do it, but hard. I was too scared to enter. But it's always the same thing. Getting a door open for you in Final Fantasy is really hard. As in, like, someone tell you that Extreme is hard, then you try Stream as a Sprout that doesn't know what Extreme is, and you're like, dang, that was actually really hard. But you can sometimes clear it. You can sometimes clear Extreme if you're listening, if you're paying attention, and if you're able to understand what the mentor is saying. Amazing. You can probably do more Extreme because you're actually listening to instructions, which is important for Extremes. If you follow the instructions, you can clear because someone is there to help you. Our mentor are there to help you. I've never seen a mentor. Okay, I've seen mentor enter a... Oh god. No one killed the ad. I've seen mentor leave Extreme on view. They saw the Extreme, they saw the duty, they quit. But some mentor, most of the one I've seen, they will enter it, they will enter a duty, it will be Extreme, they'll be like, okay. They'll check the Sprout number and like, okay. It's gonna be rough. But we can do it. If you listen, pay attention, the people will take time to explain the mechanics. And when the spell descends, it's amazing. When they don't, it's very sad. Like an example where I did once a free Extreme synced on Mantulet. It was pure pain, by the way. But it was a healer. And for those who don't know, it's a free Extreme. A free Extreme is probably one of the hardest. Because you have to break the nails, but if you break them at the same time too fast, you get bones, which leads you to a wipe, pretty much. So what you would do... Oh, they made a wall here. So... Oh yeah, and also there's Soaring Wind, which is a bishop mechanic. Woo! Soaring Wind is a healer mechanic where both healer, by the way, may I repeat loudly, both get a Soaring Wind debuff, which makes... It's one... I think it's one of the two healers. And the other healer gets something else. Or it's both. Anyway. Soaring Wind is... one of the healer will explode massive AoE all the time. That will damage you and knock back you. So you want to... So you often put a healer max east and max west. To keep their AoE like in check so they don't hit people. Makes sense, right? That's the main strat people do. And I was doing it. The other healer was doing it. But... for some weird reason... I remember the Bard and another one of the players never listen to what we're saying. So they will always have like some DPS or people next to the healers asking to be healed, but we have a tank to heal that's getting massively cleaved right now by Ifrit, and us our self healers getting nuked by our own debuffs. It's like, hello? And then there's the Ifrit chains. Oh my god, Ifrit chains are a pain. Ifrit chains members that you have to stay close to each other. If they break, you die. Pretty much. It'll be a tank and someone else. So one of the tank has to tank swap Ifrit while getting cleave. So the tank got to come by while killing nails, by the way. There's 8 nails to kill at the same time there. It's a hard fight. Oh, let's begin. Come on, let's begin. I'm sorry, Black Mage. Oh, there we go. Big snowball. Bigger snowballs. Yeah, snowballs. I'm making snowballs and nobody can stop me. I'm making mac and cheese and nobody can stop me. Making more snowballs. More snowballs. Stop eating my snowballs. Can't we get inside? No! Stop hitting my snowballs! Did somebody hitting my snowball while I save him? Don't hit my snowballs! Put a no marker on it. You can go it up 3 times. I can have a big snowballs. Maybe a big one. No! I swear. Now I want it. Frick! Whoops! No whoops on me. It's fine. Happens. I'm gonna try to avoid the Black Mage if I can. Aiming. Oh, I'm in. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, let's hit the Black Mage. I'm sorry, Black Mage. Samurai is more focused about the snowballs than the boss itself. When should be focused about. There's no dots. Samurai, stop! My snowballs. No, my snowballs. The ice wings! He's getting my snowballs! Angie. I didn't get to make a big snowball. Guys. My snowballs. I'm crying. Why? No. I'm not actually crying. I'm just, just sad. I wish to get my snowballs. This is the only enemy that matter. They all will just have destruct. Just ignore them. Just gotta activate them quick, and there we go. Ignore the enemy. They will go boom. These one though, I will actually work on. Oh, boom. I forgot where we're here. This is from us following Isel, right? For the Shiva fight, I think, in the story of a Reborn. I think. It's been so long since I did Reborn, and I don't really want to do it again. Not that I don't like Reborn. I think Reborn's a really nice storytelling. It's just a very slow one. I don't hate it. Like, I don't know if people say it's a bad story. I'm the type of person that I don't enjoy going to a story again if I did it once, because I don't see the point of going it again. For example, like, yes, I will replay Dark Souls 1, 2 or 3 times. But I watched the cutscene twice? No. I saw it once, will never see them again. There's very few exceptions that me saying this, because I have watched few animes twice. Oh yeah, I've watched anime Parasite. I watched that one many times. I watched one maybe fully watched once. Watched scene of it sometime, maybe three or four times. There's few scenes that made it are to me very strong and very good, in my opinion. Oh my god, it's been so long. I remember the opening sound music. Oh, I used to cry on that. I should go back and listen to it. It's a really good song. I'm actually gonna go back and watch Parasite the anime again on my own time. Oh, I could. Oh, but I have to have Mia. Taking my time. Little dork. There. You don't. No. Gets done. Oh, you can be slapped. Oh, someone started sleeping. Boom. I don't have my kick. Please focus on the one guy that I cannot kill. We got him! Oh, let's go. They reprisal? Frick. They went boom boom before reprisal. I tried. This is a fun dungeon though. I think it's a nice one. It's slightly gimmicky, not too gimmicky. The ads are nice little waves, not too bad. Okay. Let me in. Let me in! Wow! Hello, puppy! Wait, is that? That's the Elder Staff. Okay, I thought it was the Ensinger Staff. Like, whoa. I'm not whoa as in like would be surprised someone like they're Sprout. It made no sense that they have an Ensinger Staff at all. Like maybe it would be like an alt account. I would have explained it, but they're not. I would assume. And swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Who will die to Lunar Cry? At least a healer. I can guess you. Maybe. 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 Let's see. Best event now. Who dies? To Lunar Cry. Okay, next mechanic. So we go plop plop. 2 will fly away. And then we go behind this thing. Oh, the hero surviving. We think we're gonna lose both DPS. Oh, only the 1 DPS. And gentlemen, only 1 died. Oh, not yet. Oh, the dog got him. Ah, so close. Almost saved their life. It was a close one. But we slightly lost one. I think some maybe reacted. I mean, no, wait. They don't. They haven't even worked. They took them before. Pioneer, AoE. One goes swoosh, the other one go boom. Black Mage is not going behind the icicle, surprisingly. Often Sprouts, when they see they die for the first time, and they saw people go behind the icicle, they often go behind every icicle, and then they move again because it explodes. Like this one here will be in the cry. In the cry, look at that. It's always H2. It's always H2. It's really simple. Thanks. You're really great. Summer did bad. It is from snowballs. She. Meh. Ingy. Oh, good messages. Oh my god. It's too late. I just got a message. Wait, give me a moment. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. 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 Dang. English is a better language. Who knew? Someone just sent me a message saying to come to a wedding, and I was not ready. I'll have a dress ready for a wedding, kind of. I mean, I do, but it's my own dress. I don't have one to go to one. I can't steal the show. I'm too cute. I'll steal it. I know. Oh, there she is. The little baby. All the minions. A little seal. I'm not getting the answer if I should come to a wedding or not. I don't have a dress ready. Yeah, a little bikini. I'm ready for the beach. I don't have a dress. I'm like going my ninja suit. I guess. Unicorn. I need to go to this anyway. I have many different items. I think we've done like 5 mentor. Oh, how much are we doing for? 2 hours. Not too bad. I'm just waiting for an answer. Because if I go into another mentor roulette, I would probably not be able to come to a wedding. But it might just be too late because it seems by the each other in. Well. Oh god. I didn't hear the knife first off because I have Discord. Discord has this weird. It has a Twitch thing where if you open a stream, your own stream by the way, you won't get a notification. It's like shut down notification. I hate that because I want to hear if someone I get a notification because it can be like an important one, you know. Ah. Alright, I forgot. I'm maxed on everything! No! I'm wasting currency. I need to spend more poetics. I forgot, if I'm doing more roulette, I'm just gonna get more poetics. At some point, I will literally have nothing to spend poetic on. Like, literally nothing to spend my poetic on. Quarterly nothing to spend it. You say, well, I spend it for your heaven, Rodic. Guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm saying that I'm almost done with it. I'm almost gonna have spent hundreds of thousands of poetic for my heaven relic, and I have 2 maxed out. I will get more for achievements. If one with the umbrella is training, yes, roleplay. Welcome to Primal. Sync cluster. Do you have 500? I do. Umbrights. I could use more. Yes. Ether oil. You need 5, right? Yeah, okay. And boom, I have 50. Done. So I know I need 10 more relic. So I know I'm doing a multiple of 5. 10 times 5 got 50. So I have 50. I have enough ether oil for all my weapons. It's only the Umbrite I'm very unsure because Umbrites are random how much you use. So it's like, I don't know. I have that chest. I have the chest. That's right. I should open it. On a... I don't know if I want for my Paladin or my Warrior. Because I can get this hammer right here. The window hammer. Or I can get a Paladin weapon. I don't know. I'm not getting any weapon. Too much. What do you mean too much gills? I dare you, Sue. Do you know how much it costs to buy a plot in Ishgard? Housing is expensive. I don't even have enough for I don't have enough for a big for us. I only have enough for a medium, which range between like 17,000 and 20 million. 17 million? Whoops. 17 to 20 million. I don't have enough. I don't have enough gills. What do you mean? I don't have enough. Never enough. I dare you say I have too much skills. Gosh. Me. I think I get my die. I'm not buying them. That's what I'm doing. I don't buy them. I get them random luck. Random chances. I'm gonna assume I cannot get to the wedding. Have a good wedding for dear Miss that is doing a wedding. Practicing for the incoming one. Laughs. Let's go! Ultima weapon, let's go! A new trial. When I hear the quote, the best. This is actually fun. This is actually a good one. Let me just put my stance on. The fight is a bit longer, but you don't have to do whole play again. So it's fine. It'll be simple and easy. First of all, let's go. Watch out for the poop! What? Oh, Taranagi. I'm getting hurt! This. Ah! Does the what that can mean? I don't think they do. Landslide! One single landslide. No, he does it. He's copying. Whoa! I didn't drink water actually. I just saw the previous irate me from player from last night. I'm like, yes, I should hydrate. I'm thirsty actually. I'm drinking, Mr. Ultimate Weapon. I dare you. Hydrated. I really hate how my throat is really bad at keep the talk because of my. What is this? Oh yeah, this. Here, feel, tinkin. Bless of light. Nice. They're on. That's why the A's kind of boring. But I said like it is better than what it used to be, by far. It's way more like there's actually stuff happening. You say, is there? I'm saying, I mean, compared to what it used to be, yeah. But before you just hit the weapon, you'll do like little bell moves here and there. That'll be it. That'll be it. The fight over. Let's just like this mechanic. When get rid of doing spins, then circle again. Like I actually have to dodge things. Okay, I'm gonna stay here. Screw this. Oh. See, I did something. I moved the boss. Whoa, epic. But like, no joke, this fight is better now than it used to be, for sure. Now it's invincible. We can dodge this, so we're just like being pretty. Ray of light +1, +2, +3. Boosted. Wow. Kill him. Hit him. Punish him. Hurt him. Yay! The only sad thing about this fight is that it is by far the easiest fight of like the base expansion ever. It's by far the easiest by a long shot. Oh wait, actually, if I had to rank like which fight the hardest or more fun, the most enjoyable fight in my opinion, I think which one will be first? I don't know, like, if we count the excitement, like I think it will be high because I think it's really fun. In terms of like the forging end of the universe, it's pretty epic. But let's see, there's 80s, which I didn't. It was cool, but like I'm sure the community would rank pretty high. But I didn't really like it. I think she was more fun. She was way more intense. Still hurt him. By sure, this one would be last. Then I'll say then Jordan. Actually, you know what? It's too hard to guess because there's always the different. In terms of spectacle, this fight is now really good. Spectacle-wise, this fight is pretty cool. But it still lasts no matter what. Because all the fight spectacles are just better. But this one did step up from being like pure garbage to alright, I'm a fight now, which is good. But the ultimate weapon! Why do they still stand? The voice again is just so good. He's so great!
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Yes, like someone asked me for a picture that I have, so I'll be sharing a picture real quick on Discord. Just enter the cutscene that you've pretty sure all seen millions of times, but have it go again. Still can be skipped, but they're there.
So, this is what empowers her.
Yes, I'm also powerful. The light.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the ultimate weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core. An enigma whose surface even the
I think it's too
scholars
big.
of ancient Alec failed to scratch.
Hate it.
The
This card's
magic
weird.
within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
The ultimate magic. Right? Right?
A spell without parallel.
Ultima.
Ultima.
I really wonder if we're going to see Ultima spell again. Ever. Let me
I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Wait, I just realized.
Lahabrea, what have you done?
I just realized the only reason why you had the primals as part of the core, I never realized that. Every time I realized the question, I'm like, I learned something new. It's like, oh, that's why. There's so much information dump at some point, it's like the brain just doesn't follow up. There's too much talk. Brain dies.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power.
There you go.
From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Ultima!
Such devastation.
Station.
This
That was
not
not my intention. He said the line!
Oh, Heidelin.
Amazing.
It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken.
Now come
The
at me.
rest I
Come on.
leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian.
Lumi.
But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Down. Now we have the fight with the primal. So we need. We're burning in hell. Oh no. They killed the prey dungeon. No. I got him starting with 2 bullets. Oh. Nebula. Boop. If you do the other, it will be a wipe. I've wiped once in this fight because the hero died. No, well, I was the hero. I was the type. I just got careless and I died to an AOE. He does hurt quite a bit. The woman does hurt. So we should not underestimate the woman too much. You do restart at this point in the fight. You don't restart with the primals. Thank God. Sorry. I really like the music. Orb! Boom, done. Oh, bus shot. Pew! I think at some point I just didn't heal because I was so used to just not heal this fight. At some point I just realized, oh, I'm dead. Whoops. That happens. Like right here. I think that's when I died. I got hit by the lasers. I got hit by 2. Like I was perfectly between 2. Got hit by 2 and died. I'm getting screenshot trend. Oh my god, so many people. I help me said that I'm lost. Who said that? Who says that? Oh god. It's a big one. I hope ours will be decent too. Oh god. This fool. Wait, what? don't know what you're saying, but I'm slightly scared now. What are you saying, Sue? Mia? I don't know if you want me to call you in public. I'll say Sue for now. Meow. Meow. Nope. Oh snap! Oh come on, that's nasty. Go that one. Oh, where's the bullets? Ah! Wait a second. Wait. I'm sorry, but I'm fine. I'm just half out. I'm fine. Ah! Look. Wait, do I cleave? I might cleave. I might have to be careful. Run! Run! DPS now! Oh god, they lived. Impressive. Ultima! Please, oh god, use LB. Please see it, LB. 2B boots? There is better boots than 2Bs. I think. But it is a good choice. Please use... Yes! There was one time where the spell did not use the album until the spell was almost complete. I was really scared. Let's go! Nice. Nice and easy. Only took me 20 minutes. Yikes. Bye, Mr. Balzar. Goodbye. Is someone there to ask where's the Habred fight? That's in solo instance. I have yet to do it. So I've never done it. Same for Cape Westwind. It is now in solo instance. Cries. We have lost the Cape Westwind. I do have a video of it to like keep it safe. We know it's. I think I'll do one more or two more. Oh, okay. Oh. Got covered. Oh, look at her. Who pose? Oh, G pose. Bunny. 3 plates. Yes. Oh, it's her again. It's not high again. Right. We're full. I'm sorry if you heard my finger snap crack, but what? countdown. Who's doing a countdown in this fight, in this day and age? Let me smack. Wait, waifu. Come on. I'm not tanking because I know I can dodge the tank buster. When most tanks don't know. Very good DPS though. Okay, go behind. And swoop! I've dodged slipstream. That easy. Most people don't know you can dodge that one move. Oh, I didn't dodge a slipstream. Yee! I hate that one. Friction. Oh, slipstream. Friction. Mechanics everywhere. Yeah, we have a group that know what they're doing. Cool. Get 'em. We have no melees? We have no melees. Up! Behind? Oh my god. Oh, they killed Spiny. It is still doable. Don't worry, we have think it'll be one. It's fine. Need to focus Garuda. It's fine. We're fine. We can take LB. I know I've done it before. Oh, I went back too soon. Ow. Come on. Wait. Wait. We're fine, we're fine. Nice. Nice. I misrolled that in the chat very badly, but we did it. Easy. This is by far the easiest extreme to do. By far. Well, insane. You know what? It is. Nice and easy. Oh. One more? Dungeon, please. Da -da 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 -da. No, it's Tip of Fate. No, it's my favorite. Ah. If it fails, I'll... Ah, it fell. The one time I wish for it to fail. No. Dungeon? Hey, dungeon. Oh, little babies. Hey, card. Hey. Look here, baby card. Yay. Ooh. Got it. Pretty bunny. But you're too pretty. Man. Oh god. I forgot. I forgot the world comes up. Got scared. Ah! I level 60. What do I have level 60? This. Yeah, I have a cap closer. Yay! I have a dot. Yay! I have attacks. Woo! Have a video game. I saw Titan, the little Titan nugget. I don't want to add that full. It's like, oh, I'm in that. Wait, oh, it's Titan. He's floating nugget. Get him. Blah. Eat the nugget. I like Titan nugget. The nugget, a good nugget. Ooh, that's a pretty book Mr. Stoner has. Is there like a word? No, that was a scholar. A scholar. Yeah, scholar weapon. The Shepherding Ward of Mag. Ooh. Is Mr. maybe doing dungeon to get his light for his anima whip? Interesting. Most people do a A9S grind for like an hour. It's very quick. They do like an hour and you finish a whole weapon. It's that easy. And you need like maybe 6 people only to clear so you clear the fight each like approximately each. Let's just say like overall 5 minutes, like loading in, queuing and stuff. Around 5 minutes, everything. And you need to do it 20 times. Sometimes 21 when you get very unlucky. For some reason, get unlucky sometimes. It's dumb. But generally, you get 20 attempts. And then you get all the like needed. Everyone does, everyone leaves. We want to say thanks for the group, thanks for the grind. Moving on. Then you get your last 2 steps, which you can pre-build. So yeah. Like the only step in the annual weapon is like the dungeon grind is massive. Like, whoo! There's so much dungeon to do. Like, holy cow, it's disgusting. But at least item grind is like no, there's really no item grind, which at least that's good. But there's one light grind, which is but then people just do A9S. You could technically get the jewelry from the 5 Stars Glamour if you wish, I guess. Do you? That was an amazingly perfect time. Get closer. Look where it is. Yum. Nice wall. Oh. Enough. Go down already. Oh, hi. Wait, it says Granado. Thunder Granado. Bam bam bam. Wait, what is the move called? Wait, I need to read that again. Etero chicken. Wait, Etero chemical Granado. There's a mouthful there. Oh, was impressive. I'm surprised I said it. Yeah, but well, he's dead. I'm from the future. He's dead. Spoiler. Oh well. I mean, he's kind of not, but he is. He is. He's dead. Sorry. Spoiler for Aaron Walker. Ah. I think the Emperor was a good guy in general. As in, he wanted the best for his people. But how he did the best for his people was not good. Know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Is it okay to call someone good? Like, he has the right idea. Like, he has the right principle. Is to help others, his people, his country. But the way he did it was not maybe the best idea. Or a bad view in the world. Or a lack of trust in others. I'm playing words to panic. Like, wasn't he... If I remember the Emperor when we fought... Let's face it, when we talked to him in Stormblood, it was mostly like, how can we trust that you don't sound like a primal? No? Because of all the beast tribe. He didn't... The Emperor, if I recall, didn't believe in like a peace with everyone. And that was like his main argument. Like, you can have peace with every culture and everything. They will keep tuning their gods and stuff, you know? Which is bad. Summoning is bad, yes. Like, and he has a point where at that point we didn't have a way to like get together, Beast Tribe and people together to, and then to understand that that's bad to summon the primal. But now, you know, in Endwalker, now we're with the Beast Tribe. They know that summoning the thing is bad. It's a bad way of summoning, and now they know the true ways of summoning, which they're not doing. But you know what I mean? They're like, things are good now. We did what they thought was impossible. That's great. Ow, my eyes. It's late night and there's a lot of flashing in my face with this fight or like this dungeon. Oh boy. Why do I have no aggro on anything? Oh, because they're right there. Hi. Hi, ads. I'm Mariko. Here's my club. With your face. Bang. It's my bunk cam. Don't you dare do Dragon Boys. Not here, Mr. Camera. Yeah. Does she have the pen I think she has? Oh dang. Woo. That was a bit much. Woo. That thing was there? It's not. Okay, switching. I was scared. Welcome to the coil callback fight. Every fight is a call. Ah! That's why he cleaves. Fast cleaves. Oh wait, is he done already? Are we TBSing too much already? Oh, might be. So you can skip this boss. You can skip every phase of this boss if you just DPS hard enough. Which is kind of sad. Now he's switching again because he's getting too much DPS. Like this fight must have been a bit harder back in the days. See, you have to stack with the person that gets aimed at, or else you get down to like 1/3 of HP. I know that because I got hit without being stacked as a healer that had no HP. Thank God it was a white mage. I got Benny myself. But yeah, people doubt the mechanics sense. I mean, it works, but it's just kind of sad. Like it's okay for people to know the mechanics. Like I'm not saying like, oh, you should know all mechanics. It's fine if you don't know the mechanic. We're still winning. That's what matters. But it's when someone see this content and find it easy or too easy. So some people can see that, can see it like that, right? And then they're like, oh, I can easily do X if I just watch a video because it'll be easy, right? Or like a Savage, they think it's easy because they did the base game. They thought of it as easy, right? Then they do it and it's like, why am I losing? This is way too hard. Because the base game is way too easy. Which is why I miss the old gimmicky fight of Ever Reborn, because there were some of them were slightly hard. If you didn't do the mechanics, you will die. Nowadays, there's like you can just ignore the mechanic of every fight and you'll be fine. I say that, but Zodiac and Eidolon trials, holy Christ, they smack those sprouts real fast. Zodiac is by far the hardest normal trial in the entire game by a margin. It's insanely hard with sprouts. Like, no joke. When Endwalker came out, and I got my mental title back, so I can do mental roulette, I got Zodiac the most. So I did Zodiac the most, and no joke, we would run out of time really often. Because people would just not be able to dodge things. People didn't know how to dodge things. And it's not like we can tell them, if this happened, you have to do this, because these mechanics can be very tell. So that's when we introduced the Dorito for everyone. Marker Dorito. So I would have a mark on my head, and people have to follow me. But even then, people would still die. And the stack would just be too much, and we would wipe. I got to this dark so many times when I started doing mentor roulette. Oh my god. When I get it, I just put the Dorito straight up. I'm like, I don't care if you don't want it. Follow the Dorito, I swear. I'm tired of Zodiac. I have a highlight video of It's a highlight of 15 minutes of Zodiac, and we've had to abandon at the end because we just everyone left. I wasn't healing. I was doing really good heals. I was doing really great. But holy cow, the people running with us couldn't live enough mechanics that we could die. Like we would just die. Like to a point where I had to heal myself as a healer. I had to heal single myself, let everyone die, so I could live and start rezzing. Or else everyone would die because I could not heal enough in AOE wise. I had to heal single target for someone to live, and it had to be me, the healer, to res. There was no red mage, by the way. It's like, wah. And then it helped that my co-healer would die often, would make it harder for me. And because of that, we couldn't do it. Because the arc is too hard. But is it too hard? No. So it's a very simple fight of just dodging puzzle AoE. Like, it's a puzzle. If you know how to solve the puzzle, it's an easy fight. Then you say, oh, because you've done the fight so many times. You know how to do the fight. It's easy for you. Yeah, but I got hit by 2 AoEs maximum during the whole time I did the fight first try. The fight is not hard. I have video proof that I did the fight first try. I got rescued once because my healer was my static healer. I did every duty with her. And she was always in front of me, so she knew mechanics. But she rescued me like once out of an AoE because I didn't know what the behemoth did. It's like, it was a donut. I don't know why, but it was an AoE. It was like I realized. At first, by far the hardest thing was the line AoEs, the line thing for people, but then it was just the whole fight in general. The whole fight just in general would just kill people. Which is kind of sad. If we have a cutscene, we have monk cutscene. We'll wait for the monk. Oh, monk's done, okay. I had a tank once coming here, and he just pulled the boss twice, because there's 2 boss here. He pulled this 2 boss, and the next one, before someone went out of cutscene, I was so upset. I told him, wait, no, next time please wait for people in cutscene. He just left the duty. I was like, what? That was a bad tank. That was a really mean tank. Thanks, you hear me? Never pull once with a cutscene. That's just mean. Don't do that. Let you do your cutscenes. Jesus. Please. It's so mean. Dark Orb. Blit. Nice. I got hit by some damage. No. Fine.
You'll not defeat me again.
Wait. Oh frick! There's the monk put more! I had a plan in my head, the monk ruined it. I'm saying I had a plan, it was perfect. I was going to gap close when the second bait come. No, the monk just baited someone to the boss. What the frick? My elbow is very itchy and I don't know why. Go! Oh god, that's a big orb. Ghost Maker! Franklin's here, bring the mice. Oh, donuts! Ah! My eyes! I'm blind! Oh, what's waste? Someone went in pretty early. There's no one behind me. Quick, mine! Where's the 4th one? Oh, it's over there! Go, Monk, go! Oh, I stole theirs. I didn't see that one behind me. I'm sorry, Monk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ow. Did he do that twice? Was that like a lag? Ooh, danger. Did we use that? Wait, did we use that one animation for something in a fight? Which one? There's a fight where we use that animation, exact animation. Oh, it's in DR. The balls that switch your temperature. She does that for the AoEs. When she gets the temperature, that's the animation. We use animations. Knew it. Smalling the game, dude. You have to use. I'm not complaining. It's normal to use animation. It saves time, saves work. When it's doing it lots of for us. Please take my orb. Ah! I had to take it. I'll take your. Don't worry. Yeah. You're supposed to take other people's orb. Because yours do more damage to yourself, so you take the other person's orb. Can the hero take mine, please? Okay, no. Mr. Hero will take me orb. Nice. Oh wait, I command the summoner. I meant to do it for the scholar. Whoops. Alright, there's two more things I want to do before we end the stream because it's reaching 10 p.m. and we'll be streaming for 2:30. It's okay. Decent time. Another game. Cliffhanger! I don't know it's right there, but bam, little baby. So I would like to do one more thing. I would like to do FF14 Earl. Can I do it today? I think I did it this morning actually. Can I do it today? Because I want to believe I'm pretty good at FF14 Earl. I figured some weird musics. I swear. Can I do it today or not? I can. Oh sweet, okay. We'll do that afterwards. It's very simple. You just have to guess the song that's playing, but you start with like 1 second and you have to figure the song by that. Which, you know, isn't easy. Wait, 1 second? Especially when the song doesn't start for 2 seconds, 2 seconds of the song, so it's like I have to wait. I have to skip stuff. It's like, sometime. Oh. I try to do it every day, but I sometimes forget. I'm more focused on, you know, this game, Errol someone, and me roulettes, because I need the money. I don't do export, because I don't need to do it. I don't love their dungeon too much. I think next patch we get another dungeon, and those 2 dungeons will become the new expert roulette, and then we'll also get level 90 dungeon roulette. So we're getting a full new roulette. More money. I need more gills. I spend so much gil on the items and stuff for Buzzjet. Like, holy god, I spent so much. I wanted to be done, so I bought more. I didn't want to farm. A friend of mine who had all the notes and mounts said, "Oh, you need to farm." Like, no, I will not. I have money. I'll use it. Hey, I'm first. Yay, for me. Yeah. Yay. Alright. Can we do like one baby thing? Is there like one baby thing we can do? There's no idol in. Is there? Oh. There's never end singer prog duties. Oh wait, is there a DR? Nice. I need more DRs thing for my Rolex. That's why I'm here. Hi. Me saying I want to end the stream. Also me joining a DRPS. Sheesh. I need it. I told myself if I'm done with every single relic I have, and I really have no reason to run DR again for a relic item, I will buy the mount on market board if I still do not get it. Which, if you don't know, the amount is 10 million on market board. Because no one runs DR anymore. And it's a rare drop. I run DR at minimum 80 times. That's a minimum. I have yet to get it once. But I got the hair like 3 times. And then I sold the haircut 6 on the market board because now they're cheap to get. It's like, what the frick? But they still sell for 7 millions. Like, why? Can I find myself? Oh, is it tomorrow? Wait, what's the time? Oh, it's Friday. I think it was Thursday. Whoops. I forgot what action I have. I don't know. Anyway, let's try to do the other while we're waiting for this. I need to switch the screens and remember how to do it. Let's see. It's been a while. It's changed the audio too. Okay, so now y'all should be able to hear generally what I hear. Now, if I do this, flat screen. Boop. Now you see all the URL, right? You do. Alright, so now, shut up. And let's do this and try to figure it out. It was very loud, but it's very easy. It's the Alexander team. Wait, it's the it's not right. It's not Alexander's team. It's not Justice. It's not. It's the basic Alexander Raid team, for like Liquid, right? Oh, gonna be loud again. Watch out. I feel like I said suck my cock. It's me. I hear suck my cock. That's what I hear in the first seconds. Right? Please tell me I'm alone somewhat. No? Please? That's what he says. I swear, I'm not cheating. I need to find the name of the song. Because they're asking for the name. I don't know the name of the songs. There's no way where it comes from. But if you go Alexander Raids team. It's not the right one. It's not even there. Oh, it's there. Never mind. It's not that. That's Rise. Is it Locust for the base one? Back. Easy. Is it loud? It's super loud. Holy Christ. There we go. Wait. There we go. Easy figuring out. Easy game, easy life. I'm the best. I play this game too much. I know if I hear 1 second, it's that song. No joke. The first ever hurdle I got was the ultimate perfect Alexander from the ultimate, and I figured it out first try. I was so happy. It's like I hear the vision all the time. I knew it. No, I never ran the fight. I just know it. Listen, you give me a song and I know it. I play it too much. The only songs I'm bad at are for like specific dungeon songs. Cause they're hard. Whoops! Don't sword yet. Like, this song is a banger. Oh, hi, Susano, thanks. Thanks your heart, love you. I can't do the heart on my keyboard, I'm sad. You know what I should do? Maybe I should just go back into the dead. You know what? Maybe I should just do that. We're going back so into the dead. Go for the necromancer. I have, you know, a wife. My confidence is stuck now. If I can't beat Pass the Dead solo, I could never. You know? Do not pay attention to the 395 T I have in my inventory. Please don't pay attention to it. This is normal. I used to have 500. Don't question it. It's normal. Thank you. Smile. Yes. By the way, Sue, if you want to come by for a DR run, you should come if you have it. This won't be the last thing we do for the stream. It's in PF. It's not mine, but you know, I'm gonna join. Or you know what you should do? Sleep, you little baby. I dare you. Sleep important for you to grow. Whoops. How many do I have? Can I buy some gacha boxes? I can. I still need to store them out. This has a reborn and inevitable mounts and minions, but it has mounts. You can technically get the Eureka mount from these boxes. Lord Panda, thanks. Going black, May H, let's go baby, go dee doo doo dee dee dee. I know. Someone asks how to get DPS for the tank with action. I'm like, let me type. I know how. I spent too much on Belgia. Doesn't help. Oh yeah. How long is this song? I'm sure is you don't can repeat. I'm like, what? We're only halfway done. Sure. I don't mind. Oh yeah. I meant to go where? Maybe I should. Where's my dress? Oh, it's here. I meant to open this. I would have cried if I opened this right now. I would have actually cried. Oh, this is a Reaper equipment. I don't need. Let me go by. Oh, we failed. Oh, quick, quick! Oh, my card. Pew! I need to see what actually I have. Ah! This is what I'm excited about. technically the next ultimate, it should, if we follow the order of the ultimates, it should technically be wait, it should be technically the Omega raids, so it should be Omega. And if you've never done Omega, the music is a absolute insane banger, and I can't wait for a remix. Like, actually, would I run it? No. Would I be there for the music? Heck yeah! Heck yeah! The bop! On the black page, let's go! Fair user. What could I put as music while we're waiting for in the duty? Usually take around 30 minutes. It is a while. I could put the guilty music again, but I listen so much to Guilty Gripe soundtracks. Like, oh, I need to find different things to listen to. You know, something different. I can do it. Let's go. And there you go. 40,000. Boom, boom. I can also dress weird because this DVD does not record things. I quit my dress. No, I'll dirty it. No. Yeah. Betty power. Oh yeah. Sounds great. Like, I remember the first time I did the Alexander raids, I thought it was weird. The more I do it, the more I was like, this is a banger. Now I have to find something to do for 10 minutes. Drink water, you know? Everyone can drink some good water. You can all stay beautifully hydrated. Nice and healthy. We'll do y'all a great service. Nice, healthy service of hydration. So drink. Use my little avatar. Bottom for the stream. Drinking. My little soda. Drink too. Something. Not soda. I rethink what I said. So remove your hydration. Well, if it's Orange Crush, it's fine. Alright, I have a weak spot for Orange Crush. Alright. It's really tasty. I love Orange Crush. Okay, we're gonna switch some song, but first, I must share this on Twitter. And back. No, give me a sec. I know we have. You know what? Just give you the domain music while we're waiting. Give me a second here. There you go. I'm not on cue at all. I know. Shut up. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Kind of. Oh. I don't know why, but I swear, the start of the song, or the start of the first second. Of Locus. I said their music. There we go. Tweet sent. Now, for what do we listen to? I don't know. I mean, you do not really have a thing for me to just listen to, which is also the song I listen to generally. Some might be, you know, copyrighted, but in general they're not. Okay, hope. Good bag? Good bag. Please. Go back. I will start with this one. And then it should be a follow-up. Yeah. I like the follow. Alright, this song is from Falcony on YouTube. You should check him out. He does heavy metal music. I'm not a fan of heavy metal, but it does sound good. Let me find way back to stream. Real quick. Oh, issue with computers. Oh, baby. No, please, no. This is the wrong national emblem. Na na na. Okay, we'll go back to. I'm bad with sound. Please give me a sec. Might be loud when we start. No. I've been listening to this song for like the past 3 days on non-stop. I love it. It's really a good confident boost. The lyrics. I believe Duncan here, right? Surely, right? I'm gonna hope you are. We need. Oh my god. I hate having to wait 10 minutes every time to queue in this thing. Then it takes like 30 minutes. Oh. Pain. I have a different cane. I have my relic weapon cane. I guess. Actually, this is what we have here. Forget. Minion. Minion. I had that one. Great. Is that the primal? Wait, is that the primal one? I think it's a primal minion. Wait. That's a primal minion, I think. So some X has minions, and I think that's one of them. You need a drop from the X. Dang. It's a rare minion. Merge yourself for. We'll make money on the corpses. That much. I don't know the lyrics, I just know the tempo of the song. Oh. I had these pieces. Oh yeah, those are hard. I should put these in my sword in the house. That's the Queen Knights. These are rare, by the way. The Queen Knights are actually rare. Oh, not the soldier, not this loser with soldier piece. Knight though. Woo! Sells for nothing, but it's rare. I swear. This thing is also freaking rare. But it sells for very nothing. What the frick? But money. I need money. 2K. It sells decently often. You know, why not? Why aren't 20 people saying these things? They sell them for low. I could buy these and I will make more money by buying these items. Like I will gain money by buying. Oh. French ads. How do you like those? Prove I'm French. Next song. More ads. So it's have lyrics, so it was like I don't know how you do music. Alright, I'm not paying attention to this. This is a whole damn miss from 14. I cried to this song sometime. It's so lovely. When you have the context of it, you know, you cry. It's like, wow. That beautiful flower. We're going in. Let's go. Remove the menus. Let me go shooty boom boom. Fire boom boom. Oh, please, God, don't do this to us. Please, no. If someone quits right now, we have to redo the whole thing. Oh, God. I'm so scared. I actually got scared. It's one of the people on the AFK for a second. Let's go! I'm finished already! Easy dub. Oh, I had my caster set. I knew it. I knew myself in the past. I knew I was good enough for a caster set. Let's go. This is the Black Mage set. It's pretty simple. It's cure 4 with Elder Freystar. Remove my Freystar. Give me more cure 4. I am their healer now. Yes. Power. It's really useless to have so many, but why not? I only need 2. I don't need 9. It's overboard kill. Heavy overkill. Oh, we have some first timers. I should have done some potions. I should have finished that. We have a red mage. That's no wonder. I trust these two to res these two. There's a sprout in here. It's gonna be painful. Look, we have a countdown. Look at you. I'm ready. La li 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 la la li 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 la 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 that was that weird one. Oh! I like soothing music, something that's kind of extreme. Like this is like raid fight technically, but the sound is so serene. It's like it's nice, it's peaceful. Dom. It's such a beautiful song. I love it. It's great. Now I get knocked back. It'll be an ad, I swear. Oh, nope, straight. Happy Chaos Team. Let's go. We actually get to listen to Happy Chaos Team. Poggers. To me, 10 years to find learn something. I forgot. It'll blink in 5 seconds. That's all there. Good song. Do 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 da do 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 do. Oh yeah. Up! Frick! I'm afraid. Ah! Oh, I'm dead! I because they killed me! Frick! Let's go! This is so good. This theme is the only reason why I would buy him as a character. No joke. It's just so good. Alright, we're gonna be middle of him. I need to be higher first. Alright, do me. 1, 2, 3, move in. Nice. Doing mechanics. Oh, somebody has on me. Oh God! I'm not moving. My brain is stopped. So proud of who? Yeah. Do 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 do. Let me feel away. Daisy time. Oh, not yet. After this. I forgot. It'll update in 2 seconds. That's okay. Frick. Frick you. My despair. Despair. Little despair for me. Totally. Ah! Oh god, I lost my fire. I couldn't go higher pitch. I tried. Oh. No. Safe mine. We're risking it. All the biscuit. Oh, metal. Oh. Oh. Ah, almost perfect run. My guy almost did it. I cannot sing this song, by the way, as you can realize. But I like it. The chorus is really good. I'm waiting. Pull. Pull. I'm pulling. I'm pulling. I'm pulling. I'm pulling. And pull! You fear it. The falls to build the living. The fire break. The fly comes. Mama gets run. There can be we'll see the fun from when the summer of my lives. Then something, song something, open the gate, something, open the flow, blah blah blah, back to the big guitar. That's the song. Yeah. Yeah. Don't stop the flow. There we go. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I spell. Observation? Oh, heck yeah. Good stuff. What's next? Actually, I don't know what's next. Oh, this song. Is this a remix? Let's not listen to this. What do we got? Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This one. Oh yeah.
Cleopatra was the most
After that,
woman in
mistake.
Egypt.
I can't go to YouTube ads.
But watching Prime Video, she
I think it's in English. Can someone that understood it? You know? Give me a sec. I'm trying it. Give me 1 more seconds. There. I just want. It's an original song, by the way. From, if I get the credits, from Cephed, Cepheed. Oh god! Oh yeah, I didn't keep my eyes thing up. Oh god, I'm a bad black man. I got the left eye! Poggers! Oh. Bam, bam, go. Is that my flare? Let's go. Am I far enough? I don't know. Let's beg together. Pray. Oh. I'm fine. Oh. They call me the Pixel Master. In my dream. I swear. Oh, he's dead. We're having a very good DPS team right now. Like, actually. It's a good song. I like it. It's about like craziness. I love songs and like movies about mental disease. Like people that goes crazy, people that have difficulty living with themselves. I really like these because you can reflect on yourself. I think they're really interesting. I like psychology. That's why I took a class in psychology. I felt it, but I was just too brain for it. You know, that's why. They're like, you're too intelligent. Go out. Get out. You cannot break the logic of the logic itself. What I did. Fight me. Like people say I'm amazing at not psychology. What's the word? There's a word. Not democracy. What's the word again? Like, I'm pretty dumb, as you can see, but I'm trying to figure out. I think with Freud. Oh my god, I can't say the words. Oh, I'm very annoyed right now. Like, I'm very annoyed. Why can't I remember the word? It's a psychological thing. It's a way of thinking. I'm trying to do like a game right now. Like, can you guess what I'm thinking about? Because I don't know. Frick! Oh, I hate this. I cannot. I know what. We're just gonna kill the conversation. Just nothing happened. I never talk about anything. Nothing happened. We're good. Wink, wink. All right. Next. Cap my. Oh, I didn't cap my Gazenos. Oh my god, my game. I'm playing the video game. Please enrage. Thanks. I swift gas, and you're not giving me my swift gas despair game. I'm just too fast. I go faster than the swift gas itself. I hit the desk. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna do this. That's the wasted one. I'm gonna do the thing. See, I triple cast and I still didn't get my thing. It's so annoying. Side. Good. Oh, I thought I had an extra one. I'll start this one. It's so hard to DPS these guys as a black mage. Oh, please. Oh my god, I almost got a counter attack. Oh my god, I'm gonna cast a fighting spell. It's so hard to do this fighting thing with I swear to god. Spreaden. Please. Hey. Ooh, finest. What is this? I don't know. I don't question why I'm missing sometimes. Then after that though, ooh, good one. Let's see. This is also by Cephid again. Messenger in Flame, featuring Uno. Oh yeah, I know Untri H. Great vote singer. This is also an original song, I think. Oh, the dragoon over there. Oh, he knows. It was here! Please! Oh yeah, let's go. 1, 2... Now? Now. Despair? I'm still in my line! I'm doing it! Oh, where's the tank? And I'm not tanking. That's kind of sad. Please don't let me do the mechanic. We don't even have banish. Oh, that's why. Oh, I have to do this. Watch this. 1 and 2 and 3. Last one, fire 4. I don't have a fire 4. I'm crying. Stay here, here. Lightning recap. Okay. Black mage can do black mage things. I'm thinking, holy Christ. I wasn't the quickest, it's fine. Nice! Game it. An amazing black mage! Yes! I mean, I think myself as a good black mage. I feel like I'm decent. I'm okay. I'm trying. Alright, Dragoon. You're not. You're I. Oh. Oh. No fear. I champion. Doobie Dono, the champion. The Doki Donuts. I'm gonna switch song. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna switch song. I'm sorry, but hey, French ad. I know y'all love these. Cries inside. Oh, I can skip it. Leon Lee, love her. She's an amazing singer. I love that voice. Glorious. No, that's very amazing. No. This song's from Overlord, by the way. This is the ending song of Overlord, season 1. Oh, it's a banger. I lost my eyes. I forgot to click on results. I got my tubes. I know those. That matters. Stop, can't stop eating, can't stop eating up. Love her. I'm taking. Oh, that's an ice. Oh god. I want your. Hey. Oh. Frick. No! Frick, I'm doing horrible. Me has just said, I'm a good black mage. Also me, I'm failing everything! I'm a failure! Let's see yours. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eating, can't stop eating up. I'm out of left here. There's some more. In a sec. Oh, I messed up. Oh, frick. Cries inside. I need to go. Ooh, right here. Oh, where's the tank? Tank dead. Tank down! Tank down! Medic! Get him! I'm tanking! Ah! Oh, both here and the guy's dead. Medic! I use despair. I'm in despair. Cries. Oh god. Oh my god. Please. Lost it. Oh my god. No. I'm messing up everything. I'm a good black mage, I swear. Crying. Touch that? Oh, I'm sad. I'm messing up a lot. Oh, frick, should be left. Slide cast the black mage. Let's go. I can do it. Blech. Please. Oh, thank God. Okay, I can still cast. Oh, fine. When a 1 and a 2. Despair. Xeno. Start cast. This. Starting ice. Xeno again. Get my tick. Flare star. There will be a cast after this. I'm still tanking the boss. No, when thing goes right, you go right. It's fine. We're fine. Doing great. Ah! I live. I'm a king, queen. Wrong word. The king by default in my head. Yes, I got an eye. I have the power. Or the dragoon. Despair. Again. More despair. Oh, talk like that. Man never sleep in the mountains, man. I think this is Chip's team from Guilty Gear Strive. Damn, we killed her. Let me check. We're over the spark. No, it's Sky's team. Right. Whoops. The meaning of Chip and Kai's song are both so close. So I got confused. No, it's the cover from someone actually. Wait, he's made 5 minute jewels on YouTube. Check them out. They're pretty great. The voices sound pretty good. Charge! I clicked transpose when? Give me an ice. Thanks. I clicked it by accident. Transpose is an off global cooldown, so I can technically switch on the go when I want. Wait. On the go when I want. No, let's stop thinking. Oh yeah, we can see both. Oh, Scarlet Darkness both new. Oh. Well, I wish them good luck for Queen. They'll probably die from Doom. I love. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Pause the song. Pause the song. Pause, champ. I'm gonna go back with the actual song playing here because this song is a banger and I love it. This song is good. Listen to it. Watch this. Big brain. I transpose to get my mana back while doing my dots. Oh, I did the biggest blast mage big brain strat I've ever done all by myself. I'm super proud of myself. Yay! Wait, how much 5-4 can you catch? You have aced. Huh. I wonder. Why not try add more 8s to my black mage? Why not? Huh. Wisha. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I love this song. I still love it. Eee, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. One to the spare. Sure, cast, thunder. Xeno. Xeno. Wrong way. Whoops. Alright, so the whoops moment. There we go. Oh, frick. I'm fine. Alright, live. Let's go. Poggers. We pogging. Oh, wait, I just guessed. I was guessing. 1 and a 2 and a spare. Queen save the queen. You guys need some more mana in my life. Blizzard. This move. I was Dragonite during that. That's actually bothering. Quick cast, fire, gets right into it. We're still damaging. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're doing damage. We're doing damage. Ooh, 94,000. Oh, 130,000. Oh, oh. Every spell is stronger than before. Yes. Wait, 2. Oh, that's amazing. It's actually amazing for me. I mean, I don't have to move much. Look at this. Bam, done. That easy. Oh. Yeah. Whew. I saved my fire cast. Pew. We're doing very good damage. Like, it's actually surprising how good we're doing damage. For having people new here, it's actually very impressive. Like, actually very impressive. Do this, Xeno. Xeno. Fence close to ice. I shouldn't have done that. Send here. Cast more. Pew. Please be close to me, oh God. Just get her, please. Yay! Wow, that was just super fast. That's wow. Another really fast run. For 2 first timers in here, I actually got like run. Frick! Oh, I saw something more and I thought it was maybe in the mouth. No, it's just a orchestral roll. Which I already have. I'm only missing the fudging mount. Christ. Alright, I might stay with them if they do more runs because they're really nice and fast. But I will have to end the stream. The stream's going for way too long. So, I wish you a good night or a good day, depending on your time zone. Tomorrow there's no stream because I work. Friday, Saturday I work, so no stream like usual. And yeah. I actually don't know if I want to go back and pick Chrono Cross because the game is... Oh, we lost the party. The game is so slow. The game is so boring. Like, holy cow. We'll see. So Sunday, back on the streaming. What do? I don't know. I'll figure it then. I mostly think I might just want to do more Pass the Dead solo. Because I really want to go back in there. But yeah. We'll see then. You can follow me on Twitter. I always share my news and updates on there. Until then, I wish you all a good night. A good day. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for showing up. I'm bad for outros, alright? I'm very bad. Please stop. YouTube, if you want to follow me on YouTube for all the past streams, they're all like archived there. Twitter for when I go live, and Instagram for jewelry I've made. You can follow me on Twitch if you want to come back and hang out. That's pretty much all I have. So have a good one. Thanks for coming. Love y'all. Bye bye.